This is Ryan MacDonald with MMAinvirginia.com. We're live on location at Desciple MMA in Sterling, Virginia. Desciple MMA has been known as the, there you go, the house that Dustin Paige built, but this gentleman to my right is going to help maintain that house. This is amateur fighter Pablo Garcia. Pablo, we appreciate you taking the time today.
Oh man, thank you.
To sit down and talk to us. Pablo's got a fight coming up November 22nd in Charlottesville, Virginia. Fight Night Challenge. It's going to be a rematch against Chris Rollins for the Fight Night Challenge featherweight title. Before we get to that, we're going to learn a little bit more about Pablo. So, Pablo, we're here at Desciple MMA. We've kind of got the place to ourselves today with several of the Desciple pros in Baltimore getting ready for their Shogun Fights event tomorrow night. So, Pablo, you were talking to me earlier. This is kind of your home. This gym is your home. So, talk about what a normal week looks like for you.
A normal week for me is in here basically. This is that crash mat over there. If I feel like I need to take a rest, that's my bed for maybe a few hours. I'm in here morning and night by myself, or I'll hit up one of my teammates and they'll come in here and help me out. When I'm not going to school or working, this is where I'm at. This is where people can find me. Most of my family, when they need to find me, they know to come here to look for me. I'm always here. This is my home.
We're sitting here. It's about 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the afternoon on Friday. So talk about what you've already gone through this morning as far as training goes.
This morning I came in here. I did a warm up round. I shadow box, jump rope. I usually do a little routine where I shadow boxing, jump rope, and I get on the bag. And then sometimes I'll have, like I said, my teammate come in. We'll drill. Always drills, simple things, nice and easy. You can never do enough drilling. Always getting it better.
Talk to us a little bit about how you discovered mixed martial arts, how old you were, how you got into it. Did you transfer from another sport, or did you just kind of pick it up by itself?
I was in high school wrestling, and I did pretty good. I was supposed to go to school for wrestling, that was my goal, that was my plan, but I got injured my senior, like around the ending of my senior year, and I couldn't compete in the regional state tournament, something that scouts would come see me. After that, I didn't want to do anything, I didn't want to compete, I didn't want to do anything. And then a few weeks into that, like after I was healthy and stuff and able to do stuff, I got bored. I had to do something, so I was living in Hawaii at the time, and I went to a little gym where they had little mats and people would come in and grapple and stuff. I grappled with some guys and I did pretty good over there, so they took me to a real fight gym under Rudy Valentino, Artem Gonzalez, Gabe Silva was the black belt there. I went there, I rolled with somebody, and I impressed somebody, and they gave me a fight. They told me 2 weeks, they have an opening for a fight at 160. So I took the fight, and I kept drilling an arm bar. I was just learning how to do an arm bar. I didn't know how to throw a punch. All I knew was to wrestle and that arm bar. Turns out, second round, I finished the guy with the arm bar. It was good. It was perfect.
So you're a Northern Virginia native. You spent some time in Hawaii. Tell us about how you discovered Desciple MMA.
Well, I went to school down the street. I lived 40 minutes from here running. So, and then one of my coaches back in Hawaii told me, when I came back here, they told me they found this gym, and just Google. They gave me the address, and I came here one Sunday. They had like an open, like a Groupon thing going on. So I came in here and I started rolling with Adam Levy, and I just fell in love. This place is awesome. We got a cage, a ring, we got dedicated fighters. Kept coming in, they kept coming back, and they decided to give me a fight. And that was against Tacoma. That was my first fight back in Virginia. Been here since. It's like a family. We're real tight.
Well, let's talk about your amateur status right now. You're undefeated as an amateur according to MMA.tv. I've seen several of your fights this year. You're always explosive. You're always exciting. Is that what you come in with? I mean, are you basically here to thrill the fans and make a name for yourself?
Yeah, man. After I started this sport, I fell in love with it. Every time I come into the cage, I want to hurt somebody, and the person that got hurt is standing right across from me. I can't fight any other way. That's my style, and I'm blessed that style is what it gets everybody riled up, gets everybody happy, everybody wants to know me, wants to see me fight. Love it. and I'm just trying to get myself better just to keep him happy. Because I'm in here to finish. I'm not here to lay on somebody and bore. Like my last fight was Chris Rollins. That wasn't me. That's not how I fight. And this next one, I promise you, is going to be completely different. I've been training hard. I know he's been training hard, and I'm ready for it.
Well, let's talk about that fight, Fight Night Challenge back in July. You were initially supposed to challenge for the featherweight title that night. You had some issues with weight. Was there an injury? Was there something that caused that miss?
I had medical conditioning with my kidneys, and it wasn't advised for me to continue cutting weight because I'm still young. It's still beginning of my career. I didn't want to do something that would permanently end all my fighting and stuff like that. So we made the decision to just cut it there and take it as what they can give us. And thank you to Chris for actually giving me that fight and letting me compete.
That first fight, fans, if you have not seen it, probably one of the fights of the year thus far in 2014. Just a back and forth battle. Great striking shown by Pablo as well as Chris. My perception, I was there cage side, the striking kind of evened itself out. The biggest difference, I think, came from your wrestling. You were able to get takedown after takedown. Maybe didn't do so much with it as you would have liked, but the takedown still counted, and you went on your way to get a split decision. How tough was it to win a fight against such a great fighter as Chris Rollins and not leave there with that belt?
That was pretty hard. That was the joke of the gym. Everybody kept making fun of me. It is okay. I'm not really in it for the titles and all that. I'm in it to make myself a better fighter and to make a name for myself. And now is the time for me to show everybody that I can come in and get that title, which I believe is rightfully mine. It will be mine come next Saturday.
Come next Saturday, the time is counting down. Training camp is going on. So looking past that fight into 2015, because 2015 will be here before you know it. What's your timeline, or do you have a timeline as far as what's next for you? Whether that be moving to professional ranks, continuing your successful amateur career. I know all amateurs have different takes and different needs in their career as they build and grow. So where are you kind of at in your timeline as a fighter?
Right now I'm nearing turning pro. I feel like I'm ready, but it's all up to my coach, my crew. He decides, and what he says goes. I'm not gonna push that. I know what happens when you get him angry. So whenever he tells me I'm ready to turn pro, I'll be there.
Okay. All right. So like I said, laser focus on November 22nd, next Saturday night, Charlottesville, Virginia, at the Main Street Arena. Again, a lot of rematches never live up to the original billing. I think fight fans, this is going to be one of the exceptions to that rule. I think the rematch is going to be just as good as the first. Yeah. So, Pablo, talk to me a little bit about some of your favorite fighters. Who's your favorite fighter in the game? Amateur, pro, anybody besides yourself?
Probably everybody here. It's Cisco, Neil, Gutterman, Neil Johnson, Willie. The guys that are fighting next this Saturday actually in Shogun. Those guys are my favorite. I love watching them spar. Getting hit by them is always fun too. If we're talking about UFC stuff like that, Jose Aldo. I'm a big kicker. I like kicks and stuff, and just watching his kicks makes me it's pretty sick. They're on point. They're perfect. That's what I strive to be. Perfection.
Okay. A couple little random fire questions. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Learn to watch movies. Don't really know. But
favorite TV show then?
TV show would have to be Walking Dead.
Walking Dead?
Yeah, that's pretty good actually.
All right.
Good show.
Great. All good. It's all good. We're not live. We're good. Another random question. Least favorite vegetable?
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, I tried to eat those for one of my cuts, and I just couldn't do it. I had to give up. I had to stop that, picked another vegetable. They told me Brussels sprouts is the best way. I was like, no. Not happening. I can't do that. Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to the fight November 22nd. MMAinvirginia.com will be on location, broadcasting or tweeting out the results of the fights. We'll be watching you guys closely, you and Chris. Going to be another great rematch. Let the fans know where they can find you on social media.
Pablo Garcia. You can find me on Instagram. I post a lot of pictures about my training and about the team. It's P. Garcia MMA. Yeah, I got Twitter, the same thing as Instagram. And all I can say is, I know Chris is ready. I'm definitely going to be ready. It's going to be a war, and we're here to excite you guys. Everybody has to come. Don't miss it.
It's going to be a great fight. Main Street Arena tickets are still available. For Pablo Garcia, he likes The Walking Dead, hates Brussels sprouts, but he loves to wow the fans. I'm Ryan MacDonald reporting for MMAinvirginia.com. See you at the fights. Remember, support your local MMA, because without local MMA, there is no UFC.